All right, you're listening to Life is Good, and as I always tell you on this program, we get to talk about any and everything that would make our lives a lot better. I'm a Delta girl from Delta State, river everywhere, but I can't swim. Some people say that black people can't swim. I don't believe that though, and there is somebody who's here with me now, as I told you earlier on Life is Good. His name is Emeka Chuksnadi, and they call him the swim guru. He believes that thing is a fallacy and anybody can swim. Welcome, Emeka.
Thank you so much. Actually, I think that blacks can do it better.
Ivy?
Yes.
I just seem to have a phobia for big water. Once it's bigger than a bucket. Oh my God. For instance, I had a panic attack when I tried giving myself a bubble bath. Everything all nice. I had to unclog fast. I thought I was going to die. Jesus, I blacked out. No. So once I see the big water, oh, no, I don't want. So tell me, why are some of us like this?
Well, the reality is that phobia or fear is really not real, because if we talk about what is real and what is not real, you'll find out that it's just a product of our imagination at the end of the day. And that is why someone like me, I am able to get rid of it in a matter of minutes because of my years of experience as a psychologist and as a life coach. So if we delve into that, you'll understand that what you're actually experiencing is not real. It's just a product of your imagination. And this is the reason why people could actually get themselves killed, because the mind is the most powerful tool in our body. And the mind can produce a lot of things that become real for us. But in reality, these things are not real.
Okay, fear is not real. You said something that you could get rid of that phobia in minutes. How? Magic?
Well, I call it the Niger Guru magic, actually. Well, I started doing it at the age of 17 when I started coaching. And my success rate ever since has been like 100%. But over the years, after I've become a life coach, I found out that I could actually do it in less time every time. So I got better and better. And the idea is just knowledge of what's going on. So for instance, a lot of people do not know that fear is not real. And I know that because of my years of experience and my years of knowledge and learning, I'm able to do this. And I will not tell you the trick until you have your first class and we'll have your viewers listen.
I don't want right now. Nah. Now let's talk about you quickly before we talk about the project you run and all that.
Okay.
How did you get the name Swim Guru?
Well, basically, I had my normal name before I started the organization that I started last year here in Nigeria called the Swimming One Day Project. And I thought, what name or what brand would I have for me to be able to run this project? Because I'm a business consultant and my job is actually to help people create their businesses and brand themselves and brand their businesses. So when I'm starting an organization like this, I needed to brand myself. But I thought if I would call myself a swimming coach, that would not be able to tell you exactly who I am or what I do. Because I've never really been a swimming coach. I'm a business consultant. I've done so many things. I was a swimming coach at the age of 17. Professionally, I did only that at 17 after I left school. And that was the only time I was a swimming coach, per se. So after I left school, I studied 3 university degrees. I've done so many things with my life apart from being a swimming coach. But my overwhelming and immense knowledge about swimming comes from a deep passion. I started swimming at the age of 9 and I loved swimming. And I also loved a lot of people with disabilities, and I had them in my life because my mother would take me to the Cheshire home when I was a kid and would introduce me to those kids and leave me with them and go to the market. So I got all of this knowledge I have with water therapy and everything from just a passion. I was just crazy about swimming. So I became an endurance swimmer at a certain point, and I could swim 5 hours at sea. And I thought, what better name to give myself than Swim Guru, because I thought Swim Guru kind of tells you who I am, because the guru is the master and the one with great wisdom about swimming. And I think that over the years I've acquired quite a lot. And all my life, I have never had an accident or a near accident where I would be in a swimming pool or at sea, because I would control everybody and tell them what to do because I just didn't want to have any bad experiences. Yeah.
Okay, nice to know that, but I'm still going to go back a bit on your experience, because we'll be talking about the Swim in One Day project. But before then, your experience in swimming. I've seen a couple of things, read a couple of things and all that, home and abroad. In a nutshell, tell us a bit about your experience in this world of swimming.
Well, I started swimming at the age of 9. And because of my love and my passion for swimming, I have had so much swimming at sea, because I really don't like swimming in the swimming pool. I have had so much swimming at sea, and I have basically swam all the oceans in the world, because I am kind of well-traveled as well. So I've always taken pride in spending the most time in the water. So while I was a kid, a lot of kids wanted to go for competitions, but I didn't like the swimming pool, because I thought that the swimming pool was a place where people would go to and sit in this stagnant water that is treated by human beings. I think I was a little bit misophobic. I was afraid of diseases a little bit too much when I was younger. So I didn't like the fact that I could catch diseases in the swimming pool. And once I did catch something, and the doctor said that to me, and that was really me starting to hate swimming pools. But then, that was out here in Nigeria, actually. And then I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that more. I'm going to do more of the sea, because at the sea, not only will I never catch diseases, the sea has a lot of healing powers and could actually heal you and make you better and help your skin and help your brains mentally. Like, it's enormous, the amount of benefits we could get from swimming at sea. So I just focused on that. And I became this endurance swimmer that would push myself from 1 hour to 2 hours, from 2 hours to 3 hours, from 3 hours to 4. And the maximum time I had done inside the sea swimming without touching land and without eating food or drink or water or anything was 5 hours.
Hold on. 5 hours at sea.
Yes.
And swimming at sea.
Yes. Not under the water all the time.
I know, yeah. I know. Then you've turned to a merman.
Yeah.
Or deep sea diving. Now, we're talking about people who just go out there to swim in the sea. And we hear a lot of people who drown and all that, especially once there is a celebration and people go to the beach and sea to swim, we must get a story. I'll ask you this question right after this. Let's take a quick breather.
Life is good, only always. Life is good, life is good all the time. Wake up in the morning.
Whenever I tell people I'm a full-time master's student and a content creator, they go, huh? How are you able to do both all at once? You bewitch? No be juju, na MTN 5G. Ever since 5G came into my life, I've been on cloud 9. I get to take my classes online in real time and upload my videos before you say Jack Robinson. Even Babe isn't left out. Our long distance is waxing strong.
Hello, babe. Can you hear me? Your video is frozen again.
We don't do that here, because life is a breeze.
Experience the wonders of MTN 5G. Hyper-fast internet connection with no buffering, zero lag, and quality data capabilities like never seen before. No bijuju, not MTN 5G. Now available on iPhone. MTN. What are we doing today?
This is Mainland FM 98.3, and you're listening to Life is Good with Cordelia.
This is Life is Good, and you're listening, and we're talking about swimming. Emeka Chuksnadi, the swim guru, is here with me, and before that breather, we talked about him swimming at sea 5 hours, not touching land, and I was about to ask you, so why do people drown at sea? Were you not afraid of drowning? Very experienced swimmers. I hope some... Okay, disclaimer, listening to him right now, don't do it until you're sure you know what you're doing. So, why do people drown if they're experts at sea?
Yes. Okay, so part of the reason why people drown in general, even people that do not know how to swim, will drown in water that gets up to the knee level sometimes. And the major reason why people drown is fear, panic. So when we talk about fear and panic, it's your worst enemy. Okay, one of the major things I've had the good fortune of having in my life is that I have been trained to be a life coach. And as a life coach, I have suppressed fear in my life for so long that I don't even have any inkling. I just don't even know what it feels like to feel fear anymore in my life. So part of the reason why great swimmers could die would be that they had this panic attack or fear while something happened in the water. And that's why people die in general. And then, especially in Nigeria, a lot of people that claim, and Africa, a lot of people that claim that they know how to swim really do not know how to swim very well. And when they do know how to swim very well, they actually do not have enough water safety knowledge to keep them alive. So they put themselves in conditions where it is dangerous, and then fear takes the upper hand, and then these people drown. And I would say that that's the major reason why people drown.
You know, one of these days we're going to talk about swimming safety tips to take note of.
That's what my organization is here for. We're here to make sure that we don't just teach you swimming, but we want to teach you water safety and survival swimming. We actually do survival swimming only at sea with the aid of a confidence booster that we use that is called the Swim Boy or the Life Boy.
Yeah.
If you know already how to swim, you could come and test your survival ability with us. So it's not just about teaching people that do not know how to swim, but we are also trying to teach people that know how to swim how to stay alive.
All right, we have to wrap it up this week. Next week, we're going to move on, talk more about the project, and we'll also look at safety tips too. But that's that for this week. Thank you very much, Emeka Chuksnadi, the swim guru, Swimming One Day project coordinator. He'll be back next week. Till then, thanks, Emeka, for coming. One tip before you go, just one short tip for anybody who is going maybe out there to mark anything right now.
Well, one short tip would be always have someone that is better than you, that knows better than you with you when you go swimming.
Yeah, exactly.
Or go with someone that would call for help if something happens.
All right, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care of yourself. And we've been speaking with the swim guru, Emeka Chuksnadi. Stay with us. So you heard his tip. Going swimming, go with somebody who knows better or who can throw something when you need help. All right. Not just anything or something that could help drag you out. Yeah.
Life is good.
There are ups and there are downs. It may be sunny or it may be cloudy. You may be riding high or barely keeping your head above water. Either way, the truth remains. Life is good. So join us on this station as we take a look at issues that affect every facet of our daily lives and share our humble opinion on how you can make it better in your little corner. So don't give up and don't give in, because life is good.
Life is good.
Back in my bags to go. Only recently we celebrated the children, May 27. Let's always remember that when we say the children are our future, it's a fact. So what kind of future do you want? If it's jaga jaga kind of future, raise your children anyhow. Enjoy what they dole out to you later. But if you want children who you'd be proud of, who can help you when you're old, bring them up properly too. Abby? My word for the day, Abby. I'll see you next time. Till then, my name is Cordelia Okpei. And always remember, life is good.
Life is good. Life is good.